Hello and welcome to Andertons TV. My name is Jack Duxbury and this is...
Mike Patrick.
Thank you for being here, mate.
Thank you for having me.
And we got Taylor in the back there.
Yo.
And in this video, we're gonna whack a blindfold on you and ask you to give your honest opinion on 4 keyboards, stage keyboards that have 88 keys that are under £1,500.
Wicked, I'm excited.
So let's freaking go. In front of you now stands a beautiful keyboard. Under £1,500. Mike Patrick, you've been very patient. Please have a play with it. I will guide. Which key do you want to be guided to?
Let me see.
Oh, let me reach down there. Here you go. What do you want? What do you want?
Yeah, that's good. That's good, yeah.
Yeah, keep going. Just go for it.
That's nice.
How does it feel? Let's go feel first.
Feel is really nice. There's a bit of a weight behind it. I could probably pay more, but I'm trying to be on my best behavior today.
That was unbelievable. I don't know how you do it.
Action's really nice. Action's really nice.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Sound first. I know this is the first one. How does it hit you firstly?
The sound's really nice. I like the more kind of the upper register. Because I feel like the higher register, it's a lot brighter. But I'm not mad at the sound at all. I've not got anything bad to say. I like this one.
No, this is the first one anyway, so we'll remember that.
Okay.
I've made some notes. On to challenger number 2. In front of you now is challenger number 2. I will guide your right hand to a middle C, sir.
That's fair.
And up to you.
All right. I know this sound. I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think.
You can even say what you think it is.
Okay. This is definitely Yamaha. Yeah, that's Yamaha. I don't know which model though. Ooh, I don't know this. I don't recognize this action either. I feel like this is a Yamaha piano. The sound tells me it's a Yamaha piano, but the action, I've not felt this action before. It feels a little almost like more springy. Can I play it? Can I still? This is definitely a Yamaha piano. I know this piano sound. But the action feels really, I've not felt this before. It's almost like it's got a nice spring to it. it's Yamaha, but the action's actually really nice.
Well, you're very brave about the Yamaha bit. If it wasn't a Yamaha, how does it feel and sound, do you think, comparatively to the one before?
The action of the other one is heavier. It's heavier, but the action for this one, I'm not like a heavy player, so the action feels quite good. For some people, they might be like, okay.
And sonically, do you prefer this or not to the first one?
Out of the box, I prefer the other one.
Okay. On to piano number 3. Choom! And we're back in with piano number 3. Mike Patrick, again, I take your hand, which I've been waiting for years to do. And this is middle C.
Okay. Well, okay, this is interesting. Interesting. It's interesting. I don't know if I love it. I like the weight, but I feel like the relationship between the keys and the sensitivity is almost what I'd call it unorthodox a little bit. I feel like with the other two pianos I can play and I can kind of control my sensitivity quite well. I like the action of this one, but the sensitivity is hard to kind of, it's like I'm playing and sometimes I'm playing notes and they're a lot louder. Oh, that's nice there. The damper effect. That's cool. But when I'm playing, sometimes the sensitivity is a bit harsher than what I'm used to.
Right.
It doesn't playing this one doesn't come as natural to me compared to the other two, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and sound-wise?
That's a tough one. I'm not mad at the sound, but it's not my favourite preference of sound. It's a bit unorthodox for me. That's the only way I can explain it, to be honest with you. It doesn't sit under my hands as nicely as the other two do.
Brilliant and beautiful playing, sir. On to the fourth and final one.
Cool.
Shazam! And keyboard number 4 is there.
Yes.
I'm going to do my favourite bit.
Thank
Just
you.
take your finger
Your
and
hands
just
are warm.
rub it a little bit. Thanks, mate. There you are. That's on a C, and away we go.
Okay, cool. This action is so interesting. You know what's interesting about this one? The action is quite simple, but it works. The action's quite light. The sound is quite it works. It's just one of those things. It just works. It to me, it's not the best sounding piano, but it sonically for me works, and the action works. I like this one.
Now you've played all 4. How, if you had to put a ranking on the 4, can you remember how they felt? What would you say was your favourite?
I'm just working it out right now. This one is actually my favourite.
Right.
Not because it's the best sounding piano, with all due respect, but it's the nice, like, I feel like I could work with this the most. The action is the best for me. It's not the heaviest action, it's not this, but it feels comfortable.
Cool. And next, below this one?
I would put, I put the Yamaha next.
If it is a Yamaha,
If it is a Yamaha, but
Yeah.
I know that tone, I know that frequency. As soon as I press it, I was like, that smells like a Yamaha to me. If it is, but
Yeah.
so number 2, I'd put next. I'd put the first one third.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm putting the first one third, but I wasn't mad at the first one either.
Right.
I wasn't mad at it. I put the third one last. Only not because it's the worst, but for me it was the most uncomfortable. Like it didn't sit well with me in terms of I struggled to play with that one the most.
Brilliant. Well, we're gonna just cut away and then we'll get Blindfold off and we will reveal to you. Let's go!
Okay.
Mike, before you lies what you've been playing, I know for a fact that you won't have played some of these keyboards or maybe even know they existed.
Okay.
But would you like to take your blindfold off,
I
sir?
would love to. All right, let's do this. How? Wow, there's a Casio on. What?
I never thought I'd play one.
Wow. Okay.
Right?
That was definitely Yamaha.
So, without the blindfold, this is interesting. What one would you buy? You got 1,500 quid if you didn't know which one you played, just through general prejudice and knowledge. Yeah, so this is the new...
I would.
Yeah, new
I've
Yamaha.
not played this one either.
Right, cool.
not played it.
Do you know any of this? Do you know this?
What's really interesting, I've seen this around. I've been so interested in Studiologic because I know they've got interest in action. Like they specialise in action, in keys action. So I'm super interested. I'm so interested.
Well,
now.
I won't spare you the results. Your favourite keyboard that you chose, which was the 4th one you played, was the Casio.
Really?
Yeah. Now, I can see you're shocked. Try and think back to when you had your blindfold on. Again, I could see you when you were getting into it. When you've got the blindfold on, which I implore you at home, if you think you can do it, it's really hard. You did amazing, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, but when you were you went for that one. And you said that it just works. You said it's simple but works. The action was quite light, but you like the sound. It's just cohesive. I think.
Yeah. I'll be honest. I feel like people that play, some people might prefer like heavy action. I think, Roland have like a heavier action. But for me, this just felt nice.
That was it. And then in 2nd place was, you thought it was a Yamaha. It was a Yamaha.
Oh, okay, cool.
And you...
That makes sense.
said it was a bit more spongy. Like you seemed like very familiar the sound to you. You guessed it straight away.
Okay, cool.
Old Hawk is, but you said the feel. You were shocked by the feel.
Yeah, because I'm really familiar with Yamaha action, but I've not played this one, so this is different to like the YC.
Give it
and
a
the
lift
CP.
up on the corner. I know it's not, but it's light.
It is
I
really
think
light.
one of the sonically, it's got so much in it from the YC series and the CP series.
I like these little knobs as well. This is pretty cool. That's actually really cool.
Right? But I think they must have done something to the action to get the weight down, because this is, out of all of them, that's really light.
Yeah, that's wicked.
And then you went in 3rd place was the Roland. And that was, so that was the first keyboard you played. Right?
Okay.
Yeah, you've got, and I mean, sat in the passenger seat.
Yeah.
It kind of, you nailed it in what you said, which was like the definition up here, it got a lot better sonically.
Yeah. It was crisp at the top. It was. Can I lift it? See how heavy
Yeah, of course, yeah. And what's wild is, man, like, under this 1500, this has got speakers in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then the Casio's got speakers in it.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, but feel out, I mean, that's an amazing product, really, because it's so light.
You know what? I'm not going to lie. Casio, I'm like...
That's killing, right? And so, and it was funny because I think Taylor might have guessed that you were falling in love with the NUMA, but you were really just trying to suss it out, right?
I was trying to work out the relationship with the NUMA. I've not felt action like this. This is like what I'd call like the miscellaneous kind of action, where it's like, I can't even put it into words. It's just different. It's just different. And so I was trying to kind of build a friendship with it. It was like, I'm not mad at it, because for some people it will sit, but for me, I struggled with this one the most.
Right.
in terms of playing and flowing and feeling comfortable, it was hard with this.
Yeah, and by the way, we understand that there are so many other features to these keyboards, and we judged it on the very first piano patch, but otherwise we'd be here all day. And I think it's lovely. Do you feel with the blindfold on, what are the senses that are heightened? And the feel, right?
It's quite dark, actually. It's like, it's just you and your, like, it's just, you know what it is? You pay attention more to how you're playing.
And the feel.
Yeah, definitely the feel.
Right,
and
cool.
I feel like with the Casio, with the feel, straight away it was like, yeah, this is nice. It's inspiring.
Well, great.
Whereas the NUMA was.
Well, I hope that helped, because a lot of the time
Yeah.
people are asking about how it feels, and I struggle to do it, and you did it much better than me.
Thank you
today.
very much.
Thanks, Taylor, for filming, and thanks so much for watching. Keep an eye out. We're doing a few more of these, and we'll see you again on Andertons TV. See ya.